First form of social media we're going to be talking about, the first platform is Facebook. So Facebook has been around since February of 2004 in one form or another, and it allows friends, families, coworkers, and business to consumers to communicate, share their posts, like, and interact. So some benefits of Facebook is that Facebook is really big on connecting people. You can have groups, you can connect businesses to individuals, you can connect group to groups or individual to individual, and you can share content like posts through you can share content like photos and videos through posts, and it's a great way to share what's going on. So the monetization strategy, how Facebook makes their money. So Facebook was designed so that Facebook could sell advertising space to companies. So companies could buy space to have their advertisements show up in people's feeds. So marketing benefits and value. So Facebook is very effective overall for marketing. Around 3 million businesses actively use Facebook to advertise. Companies such as Coca-Cola, Disney, and Converse are using Facebook the most effectively because of the loyalty to these brands. It's these brands which draw people in, and seeing content on Facebook and other forms of social media, especially allowing them to interact, gives them the opportunity to see things like sales and new products which are released. So let's take a look at a sample campaign. So Disney, to promote their new film, Disney released a short teaser trailer on their Facebook page. Their ad got 27,000 reactions, 4,000 comments, and 10,000 shares. So if someone knows someone that likes Disney movies or like this movie in particular, you can tag them in the comments, you can share it to their timeline, you can send it through a private messenger message. There's lots of ways to do this. So it's a great tool for sharing things with people who are interested in it. Here's another campaign. Upon releasing a new size bottle, Coca-Cola released a video ad on Facebook. And as you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner of the screenshot, some people were not so happy about this, the smaller size bottle. So it's a great tool for businesses because this is one way that they can get feedback on their advertisements. Another one, Converse, a new campaign for apparel. For every body has Converse advertising with a small campaign video on Facebook. The ad got 440 reactions, 19 comments, and 32 shares. So a little bit less than the other two we've seen before. It's just a different brand, and people may not be looking to Facebook for information on clothing. So some marketing risks. The risks involved include that the ad may not reach as many people as you would like, especially if you put a link in the post you want promoted. And if that content is considered against community guidelines, it can be taken down. So Facebook has their own preference on the type of content that they're going to want to be advertised. And if it features the link, it is less likely to appear on more people's timelines. So some epic fails. Here's one from Pure Gym. Pure Gym released a post-style advertisement with a new workout named the 12 Years a Slave workout, which failed miserably, as I'm sure you can see why. We can take away from this miserable fail that the offensive and controversial advertisement is not the way to go. It was kind of a PR disaster here. Another one, epic fail, Bridal Hub trying to share some matching pairs of underwear. I think personally this one failed because there were too many photos, and the more that someone has to dig into an ad, the less they're going to be interested in it. Here's another one, Wish. Wish is just annoying. Wish has a reputation for being cheap and kind of a scam. And their ads pop up all the time. So that one thing they do well is they do spend a lot of money on advertising. Like I see a Wish ad almost every time that I log on to Facebook. So in conclusion, I would recommend using Facebook for branding and marketing because it is relatively simple to use. It's relatively cheap in comparison to other forms of advertisement like TV ads. I would highly recommend this platform for fashion or retail sites as well as restaurants because they're easy to set up and the ability to post content is readily available. I would not recommend using Facebook for health or fitness, although it has been done just because there are far better platforms that they can use for advertisements such as YouTube. The platform that I'll be talking about is Snapchat. So Snapchat is an image or video-based platform. Unlike Facebook or Instagram, it's pretty much just messages that are sent from person to person through a picture or a video. So Snapchat was created in 2011 and it's been around for about 10 years. Around 331.4 million people use Snapchat worldwide. The largest group of people that use Snapchat are people my age range, 18 to 24, although anyone over 13 can use it. Some benefits of Snapchat is that users can use this tool to share parts of their everyday lives through short images or videos, as previously stated. Users can expect to be able to have a fast and short communication with other Snapchatters. Snapchat was originally created as a safe way to share photos since they disappeared within seconds and originally was mostly used for sending sexual content in a safe way. This is where 13 stuff comes in. However, nowadays people have turned to Snapchat for a quick conversation and an alternative to texting. So their monetization strategy. Snapchat has a variety of different tools to make the owners money, including Snapchat Originals, the little TV series that they'll create content and upload it so you can watch it like a short TV series. Geo filters, where people can pay to create different filters for different places, and paid advertisement, like through ads. Some stories will have paid advertisements on them, so in between every video clip there will be an ad. So the marketing benefits and the value. So Snapchat is moderately useful for overall marketing. Industries that use Snapchat the most for marketing are those that focus on younger audiences, such as the candy, food, and fashion industries. Companies such as Sour Patch Kids, Taco Bell, and Amazon all use Snapchat effectively to spread awareness of their brands and bring people in to buy their product. A sample campaign, Sephora. Sephora created a filter which featured some of their products and their brand name up at the top, and the option to shop now, which was a link to their website so you could buy some of their products. Another sample campaign, Cadbury Eggs. This one didn't have a direct link to the business's website, but it was just kind of a cool way of showing some of the products that they sell. Another sample campaign is Quip to promote their toothbrushes. Quip created a small video advertisement that was featured on their subscription page of Snapchat. This allowed for broader awareness of the product while also adding a cool visual showing how the product works. So marketing risks. Some of the risks include that they're mainly reaching younger demographics instead of a range of ages. The typical consumer, the parents, the grandparents, etc. Risks are greatly amplified by the technology involved, as Snapchat has been known to crash for days on end due to poor programming, and there is no guarantee that your ad would show up on a subscription page. Some epic fails. Better finance. Finance ads often pop up on Snapchat stories. They are not informational at all. They're just kind of a gimmick to get people some views. Another fail, word link. I'm sure you've seen many like this. They're just kind of a cheap, cheesy ad that is they're infuriating every time I get up because most of the time I can't skip them. So you're just kind of forced to look at it to see the content that you want to see. Would you rather, kind of the same deal as the other one. This ad was a fail because the joke was made out of a harsh topic and got backlash because it seemed to make light out of domestic violence situations. So overall, just kind of another PR nightmare. So in conclusion, I would recommend Snapchat for brands and companies that target younger audiences. However, it would not be my first choice for marketing. Since users are younger, they're not going to be buying products from like the Dollar Shave Club, or medication for older people probably isn't going to do too well on Snapchat. Companies such as Candy Crush brands, fashion brands, or makeup or toys should use Snapchat as they target younger audiences, and they will get more out of this marketing platform.
YouTube is a platform that allows users to upload videos for anyone to view. YouTube's been around since February of 2005. YouTube has roughly 2.3 billion users worldwide, 1 billion hours of content watched every day, and 79% of all internet users have their own YouTube account. YouTube is used as a video sharing site. The expectation is you should be able to share videos with anyone across the world, and users turn to YouTube because it was the most popular site in 2005 when it came out, and there was nothing like it. YouTube makes money through advertisers. On YouTube, you can place ads on videos depending on the length of the video and the content within the video. You can place more or less ads. For the user, this will be an occasional pause in the video. Anywhere from 5 seconds to 30 seconds is the usual. But if you have a YouTube Red or a YouTube Premium subscription, you can skip ads altogether. For overall marketing, this is an extremely effective way of doing so, because it can reach a large amount of people if you choose, or if you want to narrow your reach, you can also do it that way of just making your ad only target certain audiences, like if you want to target gaming or if you want to target beauty channels. It's really up to you, it's really up to the advertiser how much reach it will have. Some sample campaigns that worked really well on YouTube are Dollar Shave Club's campaign that brought 12,000 orders in just 2 days. That really took them onto the map. Next one is the Old Spice, the man your man could smell like ad, and it just brought a whole series of ads from Old Spice. It's brought a whole series of ads from Old Spice and made them synonymous with really great marketing. The next one is the Red Bull Stratos, I believe it's called. It's a marketing video where a Red Bull athlete skydived from space, or from the edge of space, and at the time of the video, it was like the most viewed live stream on YouTube. Some marketing risks of YouTube is when you're posting your ads, there's no real guarantee unless you are very careful where your ads go that the content that it'll be advertising on is brand safe. So you just have to be very careful that you don't put your brand at risk by associating with a controversial person. Some fails that YouTube has had with advertising the Chevy Cruze Millennials ad. It really wasn't that great because it sort of didn't understand the audience it was marketing towards. Then there was the Pepsi Kendall Jenner, which again didn't really understand the market, who it was marketing towards. And then there was a Cooper's political blunder where Cooper's, a Australian beer company, came under fire for just being kind of controversial. When it comes to the conclusion, I think YouTube is a very good brand to advertise for, under. You just need to be very careful with who you're advertising under. Reddit is a platform that allows users to discuss and vote on content that other users have submitted. Reddit has been around since June 2005. There are about 430 million active users each month, and 25% of all Reddit users are between 25 and 29. User benefits of Reddit include users can post and discuss topics of interest with any user on the site. Users get topic pages where they can talk about anyone with that topic. So with Reddit, they're called subreddits. So if you want to talk about housekeeping, you can go to the r/housekeeping. Or, for example, you can also use r/ask Reddit, and you get general answers to questions you may have. Reddit's monetization strategy involves just general non-inclusive advertising, and if you don't want to see ads, there's their ad-free premium membership plan. They don't want their site to be overly intrusive because if it is, then people won't want to be on it. This isn't the best advertising tool for some users because people can just avoid it by using the membership, and large companies are just going to get the best benefit out of it because their Reddit isn't the most expensive when it comes to CPM, so you can spend a lot more and get it a lot further. Sample campaigns include Drive Traffic, a Faithbox subscription service. We can get handpicked selected items. Another one is the Entrepreneur Experiment, where Wilson Hung created an automatic system where it would allow him to track people's comments on recent posts, and he would be able to drop in, ask permission to include links to his website through that. Marketing risks for using Reddit can come from the community, where users can tend to be abrasive and rude when they realize someone's trying to sell them something. A couple notable fails of Reddit with marketing happened in 2012 with Woody Harrelson when he wanted to do a Reddit Ask Me Anything to promote his new movie coming out, Rampart. The Ask Me Anything spiraled out of control when it became clear he was only trying to promote the movie, and everyone became disinterested when they found that out because it didn't seem genuine. And then another incident was with Mindfire Media when they tried promoting their business on the subreddit SEO, which is more for just general questions rather than promoting, and people didn't like them after that. Overall, I think Reddit can be a really great way of advertising, but you just need to understand how Reddit works and the community.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I'll be going over Twitter and Instagram. Without further ado, let's get into it. Firstly, Twitter is a social media site that allows users to post up to 140 character-long tweets. It was created by Evan Williams, Biz Stone, and Jack Dorsey on March 21st, 2006. Twitter has over 187 million active users daily utilizing their site. Some user benefits to Twitter are users can follow each other and view each other's tweets. Users can retweet others' posts to their own followers. And Twitter utilizes hashtags in order to spread information about people's campaigns and marketing campaigns and just their general thoughts overall. 68.7 million users live in the US. That's 19.4% of all of Twitter followers. 21% of adults in the US use Twitter, and 42% of those Twitter users have a college degree, which I found very interesting. Twitter's monetization strategy. Twitter's main monetization strategies include advertising and data licensing. In 2019, advertising accounted for 86.5% of Twitter's revenue at around $3 billion. Users can pay for promoted tweets or pay to have their accounts promoted in order to spread their brands and brand awareness. Marketing benefits and value. I believe that any business can utilize Twitter to market their products. Twitter can be used for multiple marketing benefits. It can increase brand awareness, promote your brand's product, get instant feedback from customers, monitor brand appeal through online analytics, and gain direct access to popular influencers and celebrities. Sample campaigns. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. The Black Lives Matter hashtag has been used more than 41 million times on Twitter during 2020 alone. This hashtag was used to spread awareness about police brutality and systematic inequality in the US. Hashtag Share Coke. Share Coke was utilized by Coca-Cola to increase brand awareness and stimulate Coca-Cola sales across the globe. It's been utilized since 2013 because of its popularity. Me Too. The hashtag Me Too movement has been widely popular across the United States. 92.2 thousand users shared their stories utilizing this hashtag, which spread the hardships of women enduring gender inequality and abuse in their workplaces and in their homes. Marketing risk. Common marketing risks to try to avoid on Twitter include spamming tweets that are irrelevant to your product or your consumers, forcing positive interactions, believing that Twitter is free. And what I mean by this is Twitter requires time and a know-how attitude towards social media. Hiring a professional social media manager is key in order to run a successful campaign on Twitter. Epic fails. McDonald's utilized the hashtag McDStories hashtag in order to get customers to praise their experiences at McDonald's. However, customers began using this hashtag to tweet about food poisoning, bad customer service, and unsanitary locations. They removed the hashtag after only 2 hours. Denny's, the restaurant, created a PR campaign to promote their Twitter handle. However, they used the account @Denny's, which is owned by a man named Denny's in Thailand. They quickly corrected the mistake and switched it to Denny's Diner. DiGiorno Pizza on Twitter posted a tweet utilizing that hashtag, why I stayed hashtag. The hashtag was being used by women to describe why they had stayed in abusive relationships in the past. It was used as a way for women to share their experiences with each other, with other women that may currently be in abusive relationships. It was tone deaf of DiGiorno to post, and they ended up apologizing on Twitter. In conclusion, I would recommend utilizing Twitter to grow all companies' brand awarenesses. However, I cannot stress enough how important it is to hire a professional social media expert on the platform for your business, or your business could slip into the same pitfalls that the companies in the epic fail slides did. Instagram. Instagram is a social media site that allows users to post and share photos online with their followers. Kevin Systrom started Instagram in 2010. Instagram has roughly 1 billion users on its site. User benefits. Like Twitter, users can follow each other and comment on each other's pictures and videos. Users can promote their posts to a larger audience, and 67% of US adults between the ages of 18 and 29 use Instagram. Monetization strategy. Developers make money from Instagram a number of different ways, such as Instagram's affiliate program, sponsored posts, advertisements, and product placement videos. Marketing benefits and value. People are attracted to visual advertisements, which is 99% of what Instagram is. People are attracted to things they can relate to. Instagram opens a window into influencers' lives. Purchasing power for users is extremely high for a social media platform. 1 out of 3 users have bought a product discovered on Instagram. Sample campaigns. Nintendo. When the Nintendo Switch was released, Nintendo heavily marketed on Instagram to boost brand awareness for their new line of gaming consoles. They posted ads like the following to show 2 separate players enjoying multiplayer and showed what could be assumed as a male and female's hand playing together to show that all people can enjoy their systems together. Disney. When Disney was premiering the Beauty and the Beast live-action remake, actor Luke Evans, who plays Gaston in the movie, posted his play-by-play of the world premiere on Instagram to generate hype for the film. His post got an average of 250,000 views. Warby Parker. They create frames, lens, and contact lenses for customers to order online. They post unique and trendy photos of their products on it, which using animals to generally do well online. Marketing risk. Missing the target audience could be a potential marketing risk for Instagram. Epic fails. Scott Disick was promoting a boot tea shakes as an influencer and copy and pasted the sponsor's exact message in his post. Vera Bradley ran an ad campaign called Why It's Good to Be a Girl. This did not go over well with their younger age demographic of customers. Kendall and Kylie Jenner advertised t-shirts with Tupac Shakur and Notorious B.I.G.'s faces on them. However, they never asked for permission from either rapper's estates, which led to negative backlash from the community and those relative artists. In conclusion, I believe that Instagram, when used properly, is a very useful social media tool and companies can use to increase their brand awareness.